Hey, I'm Eddie, we're back with another unboxing, unpacking, and this time we're going to continue the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, the Collector's Boosters. At this point, we are about halfway done, and we got some, like, each batch of 3 we've been opening, there was at least one pretty neat card that I could tell right off the bat. Although, I don't really check on, like, what these cards are, like, price-wise until after I open all of them, so I wouldn't know. So it might have gone up, might have gone down by the time I check, by the time I finish all this recording. So, yeah, let's just dive right in and open up our first pack of 3 for this video. Like, all these collectors ones have been really nice. I mean, obviously it's really pricey, but it's also really nice too. So we got an angel token. Alright. So our first card is a Dinotomaton. That's a word. 3 red. Menace. When this enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains menace until end of turn. Alright. Put that right there. Next up we got a Brood Rage Mycoid. 3 black. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, create a 1/1 black fungus creature token with this creature can't block. Okay. Next up, we got a Mineshaft Spider for 3 green. Reach. When this enters the battlefield, you may mill 2 cards. Okay. Interesting. Then we got Daring Discovery for 4 red. Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn, and discover 4. Cool. So, uncommons. We get a Dowsing Device for a 1 red. When this or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, up to 1 target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. Then transform this if you control 4 or more artifacts. Alright, so this transforms into a Geode Grotto. So tap to add red, 2 red, tap until end of turn, target creature gains haste, gets +X/+0 where X is the number of artifacts you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Alright. Put that there. Next up is a Glow Cap Lantern for a green. Equipped creature has, you may look at the top card of your library at any time, and whenever this creature attacks, it explores. So equip is 2. Alright, we got a Deep Cavern Bat for a 1 black. A Flying Lifelink. When this enters the battlefield, look at the target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it until this leaves the battlefield. Okay, we got a Fancy Plains. Then next up we got a Scytheclaw Raptor. Neat artwork. For 2 red. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, this deals 4 damage to them. Okay, really neat. For our rare, we got a Restless Anchorage. Okay, so this enters the battlefield tap to add, and it adds white or blue. And then 1 white blue. Until end of turn, this becomes a 2/2 or a 2/3 white and blue bird creature with flying. It is still land. Oh, and the artwork's pretty cool too. Alright, next up is Threefold Thunder Hulk for 7. Okay, this enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. When this enters the battlefield or attacks, create a number of 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens equal to its power. And then 2, sacrifice another artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on this. Okay. I mean, it seems kind of expensive, but could also be really good too. Next up, we got a Mythic. It is Hackball of the Surging Soul. 2 green blue. At the beginning of combat of your turn, each merfolk creature you control explores. When this attacks, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you don't, draw a card. And it's any land too, not just a basic land. Pretty neat. The artwork on this one's really nice too. Oh, another Mythic. Nice. We got Saheeli, the Sun's Brilliance for blue-red. Blue-red tapped. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature or artifact you control, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Alright. Alright. Oh, look at that Jurassic Park island. Is that an arm? Oh, no, that's another... That's just another shark. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't know if you can see there or not, but there's I thought that was an arm at first. Okay, that's a shark. Put that there. Next up, we got a braided net for 2 blue. This enters the battlefield with 3 net counters on it. Tap to remove a net counter. Tap another target non-land permanent. Its activated abilities can't be activated for as long as this remains tapped. Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't stay permanently tapped. It just gets tapped for that turn, it seems like. So then, the other side is, we got a map token. The other side to this is braided Quipu. Okay, 3 blue tap. Draw a card for each artifact you control. Then put this onto its owner's library, third from the top. Okay. Okay. Pretty. I mean, we got 2 mythics, so that's pretty nice. On to the next pack. Alright. If I can open, I guess we'll have to open it from the other side. One of the sides will be really easy to open, the other not so much. Alright, we got a fungus token. This creature can't block. Alright. First card, Armored Kincaller for 2 green. When this enters the battlefield, you may reveal a dinosaur card from your hand. If you do, or if you control another dinosaur, you gain 3 life. Alright. Next up is Another Chance, 2 black. You may mill 2 cards, then return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, we got a Cogwork Wrestler for a blue. Flash, when this enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -2, -0 until end of turn. Alright. And then we got 1,000 Moons Infantry for 2 white. Untap 1,000 Moons Infantry during each other player's untap step. Seems good. Alright, uncommons. We got Spring-Loaded Saw Blades for a 1 white. Flying, when this enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. And then craft is 3 white. It transforms into a Bladework Cherry, or Blade Wheel Cherry. That seems very impractical, but really cool at the same time. Tap 2 other untapped artifacts you control. This becomes an artifact creature until end of turn with crew 1. Okay, interesting. Alright, next up is the Scampering Surveyor for 4. When this enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card or a cave card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Alright. Next up, we got a Staunch Crewmate for a 1 blue. When this enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or pirate card from among them, then put them to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. Alright, we got a Fancy Island. Cool. And then next up is got Thrashing Brontodon for a 1 green. 1 sacrifice, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, the artwork for these ones are so cool. Alright, first rare for this one. Unstable Glyph Bridge. I believe we got this. No, we didn't. Maybe we got it in the last video. My memory's kind of bad. So, it is 3 white. When this enters the battlefield, if you cast it for each player, choose a creature with power 2 or less that player controls, then just, yeah, we already got that. And it transforms into the Sansroll Wanderglyph. So whenever an opponent casts a spell, they can't attack you or planeswalkers, but then if they attack you, they can't cast spells. So, alright, yeah, we got that in the previous video. So next up is Tarian's Journal for 1 black. Tap, sacrifice another artifact or creature, draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. 2 tap, discard your hand, transform this. A lot of transforms in this set. So this transforms into the Tomb of Aklazots. I still can't pronounce that. So tap to add black. Tap, you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it and is a vampire in addition to its other types. Alright. Next up is Broadside Bombardiers for 2 red. Menace Haste, Boast, sacrifice another creature or artifact. Broadside Bombardiers deals damage equal to 2 plus the sacrifice permanent's mana value to any target. That seems really nice. Alright, next up, another mythic. We got Gishath, Sun's Avatar for 5 red, green, white. That seems expensive, but I mean it has green, so. Vigilance Trample Haste. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put any number of dinosaur creature cards from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Seems kind of nice. Seems kind of. I mean, it is mythic, so yeah, seems kind of nice. Oh, we actually got a Jurassic creature. I think in the previous video we got all lands that time, so yeah, we got a creature. So we got an Indoraptor, the perfect hybrid, for 1 black, green, red. So Bloodthirst X, and has Menace and Rage. Whenever this is dealt damage, choose an opponent at random. This deals damage equal to its power to that player, unless they sacrifice a non-token creature. Okay. Oh, what is this? Interesting. I don't know what that means. So we got Bridge from Below. It's black, 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 and it says whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, if Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Whenever a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, if this is in your graveyard, exile Bridge from Below. Wait, what? Oh, the top one is whenever it's put into your graveyard, and then this is, and the bottom is whenever the creature is put into an opponent's graveyard. Okay. And then the token is a treasure token. So I don't know. We checked the bottom left here. It says LCI special guest. Okay. I might have to look up this one because I don't know what the star means. So, I mean, it is number 3 of SPG. Like I said, I don't know. Special guest. So I guess this is number 3 of special guest. I don't know what that means. I honestly don't know what that means. Let's see. What is there a thing here? So it says Jurassic World emblem and neon ink is less than 1%. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look it up because that's not. It doesn't seem like it's Jurassic World or neon ink. So yeah, I'll have to check that out later. But we have one more pack to go. So we're gonna open it. Really interesting. I have never seen that symbol before. Huh. I don't know. Like I assume it's new to this set. Maybe. I could be wrong. So our back token is a Golem, 4/4 Golem. Alright, we got a Brazen Blade Master for 2 red. When this attacks, whenever this attacks while you control 2 or more artifacts, it gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Alright. Next up we got a Disruptor Wanderglyph for 4. When this attacks, exile a target card from an opponent's graveyard. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. You got Disturbed Slumber for 1 green. Until end of turn, target land you control becomes a 4/4 dinosaur creature with reach and haste. It's still a land. It must be blocked this turn if able. Okay. Interesting stuff. And then we have a Hidden Volcano, which comes into play tapped, and it adds red. 4 red, tap, sacrifice, discover 4. So I guess these are the tap basic lands that come in this set. So it's just, it either adds mana or you discover 4. And next, and then, yeah, the uncommon time. We got an Explorer's Cache for 1 green. This enters the battlefield with 2/+1/+1 counters on it. Okay. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on this. And then tap to move a +1/+1 counter on this onto a target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. And then we got a Gargantuan Leech for 7 black. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each cave you control and each cave card in your graveyard. And has lifelink. Okay. Interesting stuff. I mean, the tap lands we got are caves too, so. Next up is the Careening Minecart for 3. Whenever this attacks, create a treasure token. Okay. And we got a Fancy Forest. Alright, next up we got Bartolome del Presidio for a white black. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Put a +1/+1 counter on this. Okay. Time for the rares. We got a magmatic galleon for 3 red. When this enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Whenever one or more creatures your opponent controls are dealt excess non-combat damage, create a treasure token. And it has crew 2. Okay. Next up is a bedrock tortoise for 3 green. So as long as it's your turn, creatures you control have hexproof. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Seems really nice. Okay. So next up, another mythic. So we got Hackball of the Surging Soul. Okay, for 2 green blue. So this is a merfolk scout. Yeah. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each merfolk creature you control explores. When this attacks, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you don't, I think we already got this one before. It's just, I think this one's just an alternate art. That's why I didn't really recognize it. Yeah, we got it before. Okay, we got an alternate art version. Cool. And then next up is a Restless Prairie. So it comes in battlefield tap and it adds green or white. So 2 white, green. This becomes a 3/3 green and white llama creature until end of turn. It's still land. When this attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. So we got 2 more cards. Oh, we got another Jurassic Park creatures. So this is Ellie and Alan Paleontologists. 2 green, white, blue. So tap, exile a creature card from your graveyard, discard X, where X is the mana value of the exiled card. Okay. And then activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. And then the last card is another land, the Restless Ridgeline. So enters the battlefield tap, and this one adds red or green, and then this one, 2 red, green. This becomes a 3/4 red and green dinosaur creature token until end of turn. Oh, I shouldn't say token, but it becomes a 3/4 red and green dinosaur creature until end of turn. So when this attacks, another target attacking creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Untap that creature. I was gonna say, like, this seems it seems pretty worse than the white and green one that we got before, but then it says untap that creature, so that makes it better, I think. I guess it depends on your board state. So alright. And then the treasure token is on the Jurassic Park token. Okay. Yeah, this one is the set token, and this one is Jurassic Park. I never noticed that there was a chance to get the Jurassic Park tokens on this. Okay. Yeah, really interesting. So we got two mythics of different artwork. That's pretty cool. And then we still got this bridge from below that you can see on the top right here with a star symbol, which I have never seen before. So I guess right after recording this, I'll look it up and see what it means. Like, why is it in this collector's boosters and all that. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff as always. So I believe we have 3 more. So almost done. Yeah, we have 3 more. So one more part to go. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.